Hello, boys. Welcome back to another video. Well, this time it's more like on how to draw an entity for rooms. I usually use pixel art for all these stuff, but you can use whatever you want. I'd recommend you use the pixelating tool or the what is sketchy tool. But for now, I'm gonna do the pixelated tool, and we're gonna start drawing the mouth. Now, you could draw the mouth in a variation of ways, but for the simplicity, we'll just do a smile. So what you have to do is set off that lock alpha thing, and then just start drawing as smoothly as you can if you want. Make it look like it's mirrored when it's not sometimes. And now with that done, time to show you how to make the teeth. So for pixelated stuff, what you have to do is, well, you have to put your capacity to like somewhere around from 8 to 34. And I'd recommend size 2 or 1 for this. Personally, I would choose capacity 25 anyways. And then what you have to do is you kind of have to swipe up and down for most of the time just so you can get all the edges. And along with this, you have to make it where the middle gets more work done than the others. So allow me to just finish this. And now, if you want to add the gums, I recommend you use like a darker shade of white, like gray. And then you should have gums. And for blood, well, it's blood. What do you expect? Or you could just do it a darker color, like what I do, like this. See? And if you wanted to do it with sketchy, what you have to do is, well, of course, make the opacity 20 and turn blending off. And then what you have to do, well, I recommend you set the capacity to 1, like if you really want to, you know. And it's much easier to do stuff like this, but you can add effects to it, which I personally like. Since we're in like 300 by 300, I would rather just use pixel for this. So then, kabam. You can also do this with eyes, but I would recommend you use the pixel tool for that. Okay, now with that said, let's go on to the eyes. Now, the eyes, you can really do them any way you want. You could go like this with like a pupil in the middle, or you could just make it go look like this. Maybe you could add some like melting points like this, like to make it look like it's more rotten, or you could add like some aura around it, which can be quite hard to do at times, but alrighty, I'm back from family troubles. So you can do shading on your eyeball thing, like by moving a certain amount of pixels to get that little color in there. But also, what you can do is you can also make it slight look like an actual eye, kind of, by just doing this, or do it like this. And for extra detail, I'd recommend you go like that and that. Same thing goes with this one, and bam. Now you could do whatever you want with them. And also, the same thing does occur with sketching. It just sometimes it kind of bugs like that, but it's just way harder to control. See, and to do the middle eye, it's kind of hard to do it because you'll have to edit it more to make it actually look like a middle eye. But there, that's how you really do it. And if you want to add wrinkles, all you just have to do is get your pixelate tool, bam, and along with the other side, bam. And that's all you need to do. Coliseum out.